Very nice. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to adjust the camera. I think right there is pretty good. You guys can see half of my upper body, right? Although the camera is so close to me, but still very good so that I can read the comments. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mwango. I'm originally from Kenya. Mama Africa, a passionate world traveler. I've been around the world for the past 5 years. So, yeah, currently married, living here in Poland, doing life, living life each day, a step at a time. In case you're new here, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment after watching the video, or as you join in the live stream, where are you joining from? Okay, it's less than a minute. We already have 56 people in the building. Welcome, or rather, karibu sana. Thank you for joining. So today, the first person here is Supreme Kimani. I think this name is kinda familiar. Real Change says hello. Heidi, hello. Amani, hello. Gilberto Architecture, hello. Kenya misses you. Unatembea lini? This is from Supreme Kimani saying, Kenya is missing you. When are you coming over? We'll talk about that. Lynette Nakirima. Hello. Hello, D. This is Lynette from Entebbe, Uganda. Hello. How are you? Amani says the third. How are you? I'm doing good. D. Niko Poland. Uko wapi exactly? This is Levi Pedro Ibiza. Okay. Kissman, Heidi, hi everybody. This is Kenneth. Sharon is here. Sissy Simon says hello, D, joining from Canada. Hello, Joffrey. Hello, joining from USA. Judy Moyo, I see you. Long time. Hope you're doing good. Greetings from Zambia, Kenya, Nyabo, Isibania. This is Gilbert Architecture. Zambia in the building. I think me trying to read the comments from the screen is kind of tiring. 1 second, I get my other phone so that I could read the comments, guys. 1 second, 1 second. Because I'm kind of straining. I'm back. I'm kind of straining reading the comments from the camera over there. So it will be good if I read the comments from my other phone. So if you see me looking this way, just know I'm reading the comments from this other phone, which is better and easier for me, okay? Because stressing like this is a little bit hard. I don't want to stress, because why should I stress? And I have another phone just here, chilling, okay? Thank you so much. Hit that like button as you join in. Hit that like button. Mrin Vesto Fast. Greetings from Zambia. Okay, Zambia flag. Greetings back to you. I've seen you. Okay. Chimalin, greetings from Qatar. Greetings. Wambui Zain, good job, D. I see the villa going on. I was watching my brother's video. I'm not done yet because I always watch so keenly, seated with less distraction. For those who don't know, I have my elder brother. His name is Marwa, and he's the reason of who I am today. And I've just been checking the videos, so make sure you subscribe. The name is here, Marwa. I love watching his videos because they give me an update of actually what's happening on the ground. For those who are maybe new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, the thing is I'm building my first villa back home in Kenya, and I'm not around. I left last year in October before I even poured the first floor, the ground floor slab. Unfortunately, I left. I came here, and a lot has been taking place, and Marwa is always on the ground checking on what's going on, and I'm very, very, very grateful. I started this project even before I got married. I started this project you know, when I was still a single lady. Right now, I'm not single. Now I'm married here, and I'm so focused. I'm so determined. I want to make sure I complete it. So my goal this year is to make sure I complete it 80%. That's my goal this year. Why did I decide to build back home? Because east or west, home is best at the end of the day. And being a world traveler, I've been around the world. I know exactly what it means being abroad, visiting, life, all that. I've been there. Okay. You okay now? I've been there. So at the end of the day, east or west, home is best. When it's winter and I don't feel like I want to be in Poland, I can comfortably take a flight, go home, enjoy with my family and all that, then be back to Poland if we will decide to live over here. So that's one of the reasons as to why. But building is such an investment. You know, even when you look for loans, what the bank asks is, what assets do you have? Is this okay? There's nothing. The bank asks you, what asset do you have? So investing in yourself, making sure you have a lot of assets for yourself is such a good thing to do for a human being. So yeah, coming from Africa, I know our cultures, our traditions, and all that could be different, but I refuse to follow some of those the so-called cultural norms and bullshit. So some of them, I see them as the real bullshit. I decide to be different, bring change, because why not? You know, why not? We come from a society where nowadays things are changing, but it's the man who is supposed to build. But also, what about you, woman? What are you doing for yourself? For yourself, what are you doing? If tomorrow never comes, are you going back to the streets and be bitter and just curse and just say, oh, you know? Or, okay, this is quite a big one. 1 minute, guys. There is 1 minute of coming. 1 minute. Excuse me. 1 minute. I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. I had to rush because I got a tick from Isaac. We went on a walk in the bushes and he kind of collected some few ticks. They cannot do nothing to him because he's vaccinated. So yeah, it was kind of half dead, but they die with time. So I went to throw it on fire so that it could, yeah, that's where it belongs, so that it could have dinner. Yes, Isaac is this dog that likes to be pet, to be touched, to be, you know what I mean? He really likes attention so much. He's a real bad boy, but he's incredible. You guys know him so well. He's part of me here, and he's really good. Maybe there's another one here. No, there's no any other tick. Okay, Isaac. Let's mommy hustle. Okay. Check. He listens. When I say checker, he listens. Okay. Yes. Please remember to give the video a like. Hit that like button. Real change. I see you. GBs. Hit that like button. Simply Kate, Kenya. Hit that like button. Hit that. Christopher General. Hit that like button. I see you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate. Judy, everybody. Christine Gadoni, Mike. Thank you so much. Okay. It's Shio says, hello, dear Mwango. My grandma has passed away. Pray for me. So sorry. May God give you strength that surpasses human understanding during this difficult time. And I pray that God sees you through. Take heart. Just get to remember that, you know, at some point, all of us, it's only that the date is different. All of us will at some point leave the world behind. So just be grateful for the moments that you've shared, and I pray that God gives you peace. Misha, nie wolno. God gives you peace of mind and courage that surpasses human understanding during this difficult time. Okay? That's my prayer to you. It's gonna be okay. It's well. Okay? Yes, you are a real gem, D. Simply Kate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes. Hello, I love your videos. Sylvia Samuels. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. It's Theo. My condolences to you and your family. Yes, condolences to you and your family. May your grandma rest in peace. We'll all follow that path at some point. So that should give you the courage that this is just what human beings who are all meant for, and everybody's time is different. But again, you know, God just has a way of putting us human beings in our own place, more so when it comes to such moments. But again, it's just life, that everything that has life, one day it has to come to rest, even trees, even dogs. So it's just life, but may God be with you. Okay, it's all well. Heidi, happy to be here today, but I'm at work. You are absolutely glowing. What is due to easy life at the gym with your family and your animals? I'm one person who lives just a simple life. You know what I mean? Contented, contentment, grateful every day, being alive. I don't take it as a joke. I take it as a major blessing. I'm alive. I have a roof over my head. I have light in my eyes. I have water to drink. I have family with me. You know, such blessings. Once you get to have gratitude and all that, you get to appreciate what life is. And you just see life as a beautiful thing each day. Please hit that like button as you join. Hit that like button as you join. Sarah, didn't watch Congrats Mom last video? Yes, go watch her latest video, Doreen Small. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, hit that like button as you join. Hit. 211 people watching. How many likes do we have? 61 likes. Please hit that like button, okay? So, welcome to today. Today is on Saturday. It's a day that we normally do live streams, normally. And today I've just been chilling at home, being on a Saturday. I didn't go to church today. When did I even go to church? I can't remember. I'm not an active church goer, but I strongly believe in God, and I believe just showing up in church is not just enough. You know, what really matters is your heart, what you do, how you relate with other human beings, what you do to humanity. That's what really, really matters. It's not just a matter of, oh, I went to church today, they saw me, I marked the register present. That's not just enough. Okay, so today let's talk about relationships, marriage, family realities. You know, guys, okay, I'm going to speak. I know I'm not that experienced, because they would say an experienced person is maybe, let's say, somebody who has been in marriage for like 30 years or 50 years, or you know what I say? What I mean? Something like that. But I'm going to speak from my own experience. Maybe you may agree with what I say, maybe you may not agree with what I say, so it depends. But on this channel, it's my YouTube channel, so I can share my thoughts with you. And I'm sure you could agree, you could disagree, but nothing is meant to aim at nobody at the end of it all. Okay? I just want to give a special shout out to Conrad Pringle for $20. Empress D, please sing for me this song. The song is She a Brick House. Keep up this great work. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't know the song. Which song is this? The song is She a Brick House. I don't know that song. So sad, unfortunately. So sorry. Maybe I'll search it on YouTube. Let me search it on YouTube. Maybe I could play it the first seconds. I was watching Mara's video. I'll finish watching. Is she a brick house? Is she a brick house? A brick. I see it's coming on the Search. What is the song? Huh? The Commandos Brick House, or which one? Is it the same? I don't know, but I don't want to get a copyright on this. I'm trying to see this song that Conrad Pringle is saying. The Commodore Brick House. Is it the same song? Conrad Pringle, is it the same song or it's something different? I don't know. I don't know. By who? I don't know if that's the house, but please tell me who is the singer of the song so that I could check on it. Okay? So, yeah, Mambo, you are knowledgeable, Diank. Okay, I see my husband on the chat. His name is not just Pero. He's in a new country right now. He left Croatia, so he's in a new country. I don't know if the video is up already, because when we were talking, he told me he's uploading a video. Let me see if the video is up already. Okay, I think not yet. But this is my husband. Please go support him. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, not just Pero. So let's talk about relationships, dating, realities. That's the title of the live stream today. Please, anything I'm going to say here, I'm not aiming on nobody, just my thoughts, okay? And I may not have 100% so much knowledge to do with this because I'm also new in this circle. Not just Pero says it's 10% uploaded after 2 hours. Yo, so sorry. Actually, one thing I love about at home where I am, we have the fastest Wi-Fi. I upload my videos in less than 5 minutes. Everything is done, quick, done and dusted. We have the best Wi-Fi at home. Actually, I think this is the fastest Wi-Fi I've ever come across. My whole life. It's extremely fast, like extremely fast. I will post a video of over 1 hour, less than 5 minutes, and boom, it's loaded, uploaded, everything done. I love the Wi-Fi here. I know how you could be feeling, but so sorry for that. Just take it easy. Even tomorrow is another day if it doesn't, if you don't make it. So let's talk about relationships. Relationships actually depends. It can be either friendship, still it's a relationship. This is friendship between two parties. It can be male, female, or female, or male. Yeah. On my personal point of view, what I would say is relationship nowadays are just something else, Nowadays, nobody wants to see you do better than them. The moment you start doing better than them, jealousy kicks in, unhealthy competition kicks in, and it kind of even ends up very, 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 very messy at the end of it all. So relationships are good. Most of friendship relationships are really, really good. But from my own life experiences, the smaller circle you have, the better. It's really good to have people who inspire you to do better in life. People who are not small-minded, who just look just within their nose, but look far and beyond. They're doing greater things in life. Friendship nowadays, I think you just have to be very selective. Anybody that you call this is my friend, there must be something that you benefit. It doesn't have to be material, okay? Maybe how these people do their things, how they conduct themselves on certain stuff, how they invest, how they think about what should come first, what second, what third, or how things should be actually done. That's how I look at it. For me, if I say this is my friend, there must be something. I feel like friendship must be beneficial in one or the other. Take down the material part, Nowadays, everything people want to connect the dots to material stuff. No, What I try to mean is for somebody to be my friend, at least there must be something that I'm benefiting from you. I'll always challenge some of the people that I talk to. I tell them, if you see me following somebody, more so on social media, either on my Instagram, there must be a reason. Apart from being a family member, let's say, for example, my family, I think it's just my two brothers who are on Instagram, my immediate family. The rest, nobody's on Instagram. So outside family, there must be something that I admire about these people. Now that I'm working out, I admire their resilience on how they work out. I admire how they do certain stuff. Maybe their eating habits. Maybe this person really knows how to make really nice juices, or they talk about natural remedies when it comes to herbs and all this. There must be something. So I just can't wake up and follow somebody out of the blues, out of no reason. I don't do that. There must be a reason why. There must be a reason why. And in most cases, I only follow, or I only want to be associated with people who make me feel inspired in one way or the other. Maybe in terms of family, there are family people and they're growing their families and all that, because I want to be into that line. Maybe it's how they work out, they show up to the gym, their exercises that they do. I go to the gym, I try to practice something, not just anything. But nowadays, the definition of friendship, like one-on-one, whereby you can talk to each other, they're really difficult. Personally, for me, my circle is so small. People that I talk to, hey, my list is, trust me, not more than 5 people that I talk to, and I try to keep my boundaries. Even when you're a family member, it's not easy to find me just calling just anyhowly or this or that, unless there must be something. And it's really hard to keep up with, with some kind of type of friendship. I cannot keep up with friendship that somebody wants me to be on the call for 1 hour or even 20 minutes talking about nothing every single day. No, 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 no. And thank God, my small circle, they understand who I am. We can talk, not every single day, but they know we are friends, we have some interest in something, we're doing good, but we don't need to talk every day. I cannot keep up. And I cannot keep up with so many friends. I cannot keep up. So I prefer having small circle, but really, really quality friends who make me feel like, yes, I'm getting inspired in one way or the other in this life. Now, let's go down to this other thing of marriage, family realities. Hey. It's really incredible when you leave your own home, you join a new family and all that. And expectations are normally different. It varies from person to person to person, but it all depends on how available you are. Personally, I'm a busy person. I do my own stuff. I just deal with what I need to deal with. I don't have time to impress everybody or just be like, I have to. There are people who just can't be by themselves. But I'm this one person who I'm truly just good. Me and my husband, and just the two of us, we're good, because now that's the closest person to me. Forget about my family back home, because now I'm no longer there. I'm living my own life, they're living their own lives, and that's just life. So now my husband is the closest person. So he's kind of the only person that now I care so much about, because it's just me and him 99% of our time. He's the only person I can talk to every single day, check up a million times as much as I can. And the rest of the family members, yes, I can still check up on them, but not all the time. That's just who I am, not all the time. I rarely make calls and all this, because at the end of the day, I know they're also busy, unless there's something that has to be communicated. Unless there's something that has to be communicated. So what is it? What? Sexually. He's like, just loves attention. And the more I touch him, the more he doesn't want to go, okay, check I. No. Thank you. Yeah. So Marriage is a really beautiful thing, and people get into it in different expectations. But while dating, you get to know somebody and all this and all that. Then you decide. I believe every relationship is by choice. If you feel like it's not what you want, you're free to make your decisions and adjust and do whatever you make. I feel like nothing is supposed to be forced. Everything has to be, is this what I want? Is this what I want? And in my own world, I just believe nobody can break somebody else's relationship. It only takes two people. It only takes two people. I don't know, but maybe some people would convince otherwise, but I believe a relationship is meant and broken just by two people. Nobody else can come in between. I don't know, but that's what I strongly believe in. As I said, maybe you could agree with what D is saying, maybe you could not agree with what D is saying, but I believe a relationship is meant for two people, not three people, not four, not five, just two people, not family members. You know, family members have nothing to do with the relationship. Okay, and that's what I believe in. It's about you and the person that you decide to marry, and the person that you decide to marry has so much influence to do with what or how your life is going to be. So it's really good to make good choices for yourself. But again, nowadays everything is changing, everything is turning around, definitions or meanings are getting to be different. Is not what we expected, we expected it to be. Nowadays everything is just taking a different route. Asin Nakakaka. Your name is so hard. GBs, some people have no time to waste. We don't play foolish games here. Yeah, it's true. True. A dog is really a person's best friend. I agree. I agree that. Anybody that you find here bringing some bad vibes that are not good, you know what to do. Thank you so much for hiding Ras Muma. She can go and dive in a pit latrine. Yeah. So where were we? I was talking about relationships, marriage, and realities. Yeah. When you get to decide to live with somebody, their life realities from the telenovela series that people watch. You know, on social media, everybody want to show how everything is into perfection. Everything is good. Everything is flowing. But at the end of it all, life is just life. Everybody has what they're dealing with. Everybody has their own short, their own weaknesses and all these. But again, that's what really makes life. But the thing is, it's really good to be realistic about life. Be realistic. When you decide to make certain decisions, then you come and blame other people. I really don't see sense in it. For example, lately, I don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you are missing out a lot. Because I don't know if you're gonna relate with the example that I'm going to give. I don't know if you're going to relate. So there's this page. There's this page that we follow so much back home in Kenya. It's so funny. And the DMs that I got in my YouTube, not in my YouTube, on my Instagram is so funny. You know, for those who watch my elder brother's videos, he did a live stream. It was not personal. I think that was the title. And then I woke up and he was trending. Let me play this for you.
I don't know. I'm just a family man. I'm looking for two. At this point, I just need two. If one leaves me, at least I have one to say, oh, I am crying. Don't leave me too. If I take one, problem. I need two actually. This is clear. Two ladies, two wives, not ladies. And this is nothing sexual, guys. Nothing sexual. This is to grow. Nothing sexual. It's not like, oh man, I cannot be satisfied by one woman.
So, but me, I woke up, Right now, Kenya is 1 hour ahead from Poland. So I woke up and I found my brother is training online. But again, it's so funny. Even, let me show you. Then I reposted it. And I laughed about it. I said, bro, even 20 is enough. Even 20 is enough. Look. So he came to my Instagram story and he laughed about it. And I also said, lol. You know, the thing is, some things people take them too serious. If you take life too serious, we joke about everything. You know what I mean? Like, I saw this, I laughed, and I reposted it on my Instagram. And I said, two in-laws loading, whatever makes you happy, bro. Even 20 is okay. Guess what? My Instagram, some women were losing it. They come on my Instagram and tell me, oh, D, you are celebrating the breakup. I'm like, what breakup am I celebrating? Me, I support my brother in whatever he wanna do. You wanna have two ladies? So be it. It's your own opinion. And for the ladies who will agree to be in that, it's their own problem. So the choices you make and all that, marriage realities, it's all about what do you want? Are you okay with that? Personally, I cannot accept to be in a polygamous family. That's number one. And before getting into it, we talked about it and I said, these are some of the things I cannot allow. Thank God. Here in Poland, you can Google that. Being married by a Polish man, here they don't allow two wives. You cannot do that. It's one wife per one husband. The law does not allow that. So that was my choice. And being in that environment, I was like, okay, this is what you want. So when you get into marriage, realities hit later on, and you're like, oh, I signed up for this, but then I think it's so hard to keep up with. But where were you from the beginning? But again, you could keep living and then you change your mind otherwise along the way. But then it's your life. Do whatever makes you happy. But whoever comes and tells me, oh, D, you're celebrating, there's nothing that I'm celebrating. When people make their own decisions, it's their own decision. When you decide today I'm wearing green, it has nothing to do with me. When you decide today I'm wearing blue, it has nothing to do with me. It's your decision. So whether I'm happy you're wearing green or you're happy you're wearing blue or I'm not happy with what you're wearing, it's none of my business. It's your decision. And let's just enjoy your decision. Don't be like, oh, some family members are celebrating. There's nothing like celebrating there. There's nothing. But decisions in life, when you make your own decisions, make sure you are happy with your decisions and you're not after pleasing anybody. I'm here. I love the country life. I'm here willingly. I love it. I can't keep up with the city life. It's too fast for me. I cannot survive there for long in terms of I'm leaving. I would like to visit the cities, but yeah, for a period of time, and I know sooner or later I'm going back to the village because that's my reality. That's my reality. That's where I belong. That's what I love. So you'd rather really be honest with your choices rather than just trying to do things just to please people. And deep down, you know, this is not what I want. Nowadays, people will make fun of, oh, she lives in the village, but I love it. What's wrong living in the village? People will expect me to go live in the big cities, go live in a cage, call the apartment and say, oh, now this is life just to fit in. No, I don't want to live that life. I want a free life. I chill with my dogs on the couch, no stress, no rent stress, just free life, just like any other human being. And life moves on. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't so happy. Even on my YouTube channel, I deleted those people I blocked, literally blocking, because you come and tell me, shit, I block you. Like, really. I do that a lot. A lot. I block you. Like, really. Free and true life. Yes, it's good to make real choices, free and true. Mara is an African. He's free to have as many wives and children as he wants. It's a free world. It's a free world. Not just him, but anybody else. You make your decisions, you make your choices, and nobody cares at the end of the day. It's your choice. And let nobody tell you nothing. Live life the way you want it at the end of the day. That's right. The women agree on them. I don't share men. Neither me. I can't. If I have to share, then I get myself outright. As simple as that. Because that's not what I want. And everybody else is free. Mara can have as many wives as he pleases. In Africa, it's allowed. And as long as he can manage. And as long as he can manage. Me, I'm happy. Me, I'm celebrating. I'm happy for him. He can do whatever he wants. Life waits for nobody. And you cannot just live life to please people. Let him be. Let him be. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you may not relate to what I'm saying. So you'd rather go follow me. Mara, those two is going to be in Africa, other continent. Not sharing their men. Depends. There are those who will agree to be co-wives. There are those like me who we cannot. So it depends. But for me, I support whatever he wanna do. All I wanna see is he's happy. That's my concern. Is he happy? But again, to be realistic, it used to happen before. But currently, I wonder if they can live in one house. It's difficult. It's fun, but again, it's never that serious. Maybe he was he was making fun of it because you see, when he reacted to it, he just laughed, and I just said, "Lol." So it's never that serious. But who knows? As long as he's happy, that's what really matters. Guys, have been watching these 6 years back. Let me tell you, I salute the lady. They came from far. Enjoy your success, lady. Yeah. The thing is, when you come from nothing, you get to appreciate. I would say I'm not yet where I want to be. But I thank God for the far that he has brought me. Looking back, I can only say it has been God. But I'm not yet there. Like really, I'm not yet there. I'm proud of myself for the baby steps that I'm making, but I strongly feel and I believe I can do much more. I can do much more. This is just but the beginning. I still have a long way to go in life. I still, that's one thing I always tell myself. I still have a long way to go. And that means I believe God will give me more grace to keep going. That's what I mean by having a long way to go. There's still much that needs to be done. But generally, I'm just so happy. So, yeah, marriage has their own realities, but it's good when you're just honest and sincere with what you want from the beginning. For example, I knew my husband loves the village life, just like me. That was a good thing for me because I knew I could easily thrive in the countryside, free life. I don't need to worry. I don't need to, to have neighbors that we are fighting over nothing in terms of, oh, you place the garbage bin next to my door. Oh, your dogs are making noise. They're giving me sleepless nights. No, I knew I really love the village life. So the choices you make from the beginning really determine a lot. But again, it is what it is. Just live your reality. When you decide to make your own choices, for example, when you make your own choices to live, then you later come and say, nobody supported me in that family. It's crazy. You don't get married somewhere and now you expect so much from people. No. Have no expectations from people and you'll have less disappointments. Personally, I expect nothing from nobody except my husband and I, because that is the family that we are creating, the two of us. So I cannot be here and expect so much from my in-laws. Oh, they should do this, they should do this. If they decide to do well and fine, I'm still grateful, but I don't live in expectations that you should do this, you should do this, or you should, because marriage is for two people. If you have misunderstandings or something to talk about, it's you and your husband. Maybe when it's too complex, that's when you involve family. But even when you involve family, It's about you and your man, or you and your woman, to decide whatever you want. It's just the two of you at the end of it all. But again, if you feel like, okay, enough is enough, I just decide to say goodbye, it's your choice. Then all the best. Then be happy. But the moment you just start saying, oh, nobody supported me, oh, the other families are celebrating, I'm like, are you kidding me? Nobody's celebrating nothing. It's your own choice. Be happy. You know what I mean? Don't feel like nobody owed you anything. No, you owe nobody nothing, and nobody owes you nothing at the end of the day. But that's how I live my life. No expectations from people. So I don't get disappointed because I don't expect anything anyways. I only have my expectations on me. Even my husband, there are limits of expectations. I cannot have over expectations from him because I know he's also human. But I can have all the expectations from me. Am I doing what I want to do for myself? Like, am I being what I really want to be? No, Misha. No, no. Hatch. Hatch. Come here. Yeah. On that issue, one people are just toxic. It's not even all about being toxic. It's all about making your choice. If you make your choices in life, be happy with your choices. Like, I made a choice to be here, then I should be happy with my choice. It's choices. It's my choice. Then be happy and rejoice in them. You know what I mean? Be happy, rejoice in your choices. Internet has all the evidence. We saw it all. Baby mother, you watching? This is funny. Second, that's my impression too. Yeah. When you get married, you go to a new family that you weren't born with. It's good to make peace with everybody. And the thing is, it's all about boundaries. You know what I mean? And it's really nice when you have your own things to do and you stay on your own lane and just be busy with your own life. You'll have zero expectations from nobody. You'll not see anybody as a problem because you're just doing your own things. It's you and your husband and nobody else, or you and your man and nobody else in between. Just mind your own business. Don't have expectations from nobody at the end of the day. Don't expect, oh, they need to support me on this, on that. They also have their own lives to support. Nobody really has time for you as much. You can only have time, you and your husband, the two of you. But when you have too much expectations from people, you'll get so disappointed and you'll feel like nobody really likes you. But at the end of the day, the point is not to be liked. It's just you thriving in your reality, seeing what you need to do. And when you decide to make your own choices, be happy in them. Don't blame nobody for nothing, for not supporting and everything. Because just be you. Just live your life as you want. If you made your choice, don't come back here on internet to make choice, to make noise for people. This is from Asina Kakawunde. It's all about choices. Really, it's all about choices. Be happy with your choices, whether good, whether bad. People have nothing to do with nothing at the end of the day because there are realities in life. When you face your reality and you remember, oh, this wasn't a good choice that I made, but now I decide to wear the green sweater or t-shirt, then let be it. Be happy. You know what I mean? But expectations is what really kills many people when it comes to marriages. Over expectations from people. Personally, I don't have expectations from people around me. Because why? Why? What expectations? Why? I should only have them for myself and for my husband. But the rest, no. Zero expectations. And it makes life easy and better. Anything about marriage life, only listen to a couple that has spent 5 years and above. The rest, nah. Me, I'm not a marriage technician for advice. You are right. Love 2 vibes. Yeah. You are right. 5 years and above. I agree. Me, I'm just trying to say choices and decisions. When you make your own choices and decisions, later, don't blame people for your choices and decisions. It's your choice, it's your decision. Be happy. And when realities hit and you realize, oh, the choice that I made, I think wasn't good. Now I decide to make a different choice. You are allowed. It's okay. So be it. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, you don't need to take my advice. Me, I'm not a marriage technician. But this month is going to be our anniversary, so yeah. It doesn't really matter. And life has no manual anyways. There's no manual to marriage or whatever. Just live life. Just exist and live life. Just like any other human being. But the thing is, when you have your goals, your dreams, the things that you gotta do, your plans with your partner and all that, then that's it. You just get focused and work on it. That's it. But expectations kills everything. And when you move to a new family, you let people be. Personally, I don't try to get in between the family's relationships. Let's say son and mother relationship, brother and sister relationships, such kind of relationships. I don't try to get in between. You know what I mean? I just let everybody be how they are. I'm not here to change anybody. You know what I mean? I'm just there to adjust with what I found. And if I don't like something, then it's okay. I'll just say, me, I don't like this, and that's it. But there's nothing I can do to do it like, no, this has to change. There's nothing you can do about that. 22 years married, and I'm still looking for the manual. There's no manual in marriage. There's no manual in marriage. There's no manual. Some people go into marriage expecting the other person to make them happy. It doesn't go that way. You must make yourself happy. I agree. When you want somebody to validate your happiness, now that's where you go wrong. It's so impossible because the other person is also human. It's not all about you have to make me happy. Happiness comes from within. And that's where the disappointments come from. Happiness comes from within. I really agree with you. Make yourself happy. Wake up in the morning, do what you gotta do just to see yourself happy or to keep going. The other person is also human. Don't have too much expectations on that. No, please don't change anyone or anything. It's hard. It's difficult to change. And that's what I'm saying. It's really hard. And it's not okay when you join a new family and you want to change people's relationships and all that and all that and all that. You'll get to a family and realize some family members have very close relationship. Let's say mother and son, very close relationships. They talk, they would sit for hours talking about something, discussing about something and all that. Let them be, let them enjoy. That's how you found them. And anyways, it's family. Let them be. Don't try to get in between them. And imagine you getting angry just because a relationship between some family members is too close. It doesn't work that way. Let them be. Let them be. But again, we are all different. Some of us, something called attention from everybody is not what we are looking for. Some of us, like me, I would be alone in the house and I'm doing good and I'm doing cool. It doesn't really matter. Life moves on, and there's some people who want to have attention from this person, from this person, from this person, and when they don't get it, they feel like the world is collapsing. But the reality is, when you get married, you only need to check on the relationship between you and your man. So close. But the rest, as long as they're doing good, that's enough. Don't have expectations from them. Oh, they should be visiting me every weekend. Bring me goodies. Bring me presents. Do this for me. Take me out. Hey. And what about them? Are you doing the same for them? It's not gonna work. It's so different. The reality is the reality. The reality is different from telenovela series that you guys watch on TV. Totally different. My girlfriend said if meet someone riding a bicycle, don't change him to a car. Exactly. You meet somebody riding a bicycle and you want to change him to ride a car. You can inspire them or maybe tell them, hey, maybe I think you are capable of getting a car, so you should get a car maybe for convenience, or maybe you don't get rained on when riding your bicycle. But just changing them abruptly, it's kind of different. For me, this is how I do it. There are things that you can actually you can change a grown-up person. If you can't adjust with what they are, then it's you who gonna suffer. You have to adjust with what they are, and they have to adjust with what you are, and everything just works easy. 22 years later, this way, my first marriage, first time living with a man, I got to admit I went in with high expectations until reality kicks in. We stuck it out and now we are good. You see? I thank God. My whole life, I've never had so much expectations from nobody. After university, while in university, I was already making my own money. I was already traveling. I was already good by my own. Already, long time. So, down the line, I never had like so much expectations from anybody. I was used to traveling by myself, doing things by myself, and I just got comfortable being by myself. So these things of expectations, I kinda got to know from an early stage that I can only give myself the expectations that I have. It's very, very, very unfair to have a million expectations from one person. And when they don't meet your expectations, now you're like, did I make the right choice? Did I make a right move? Or did I, you know what I mean? Because of the so-called expectations. But the moment you have these many expectations, life gets easy. You're not expecting, so much from somebody anyways. So you're not in this category of, I'm so eager, I'm waiting for this. He has to do A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm not looking forward, but at least he's doing what he needs to do. He's a provider. He makes sure there's food in the house, there's light in the house, there's water in the house, I'm eating. If I want to go somewhere, there's a car to take me, or I can drive, I can. Then what else? Then really, what else? Then what else? You have peace of mind with yourself, first of all, before you demand it from somebody else. Because sometimes when you're not settled in your mind, you kind of tend to feel like the other person is the problem, whereas it's your own personal problem that you have. So once a man can provide food, can provide shelter, you have light, he can provide transport, he's not giving you headache, he's peaceful. What else? What else? What else? But again, the society will tell you, okay, people must do the research, especially when they are marrying outside their culture. They study the culture and act accordingly. You cannot expect someone to change their culture to please you. Yeah, culture is culture. But before deciding, yes, I want to be here, do your own research. If you can't manage, just say, for me, I can't manage living in the village. I was born in the city, in the middle of Manhattan, in New York City. I cannot come and live in the village. This is where you live, then run. Then run as early as possible. But when you find somebody, like my husband's, they live in the countryside, although not all of them. The entire family lives in town, but he loves the countryside like I am. So I can't come here, then all of a sudden I tell him, I want to live in the middle of Manhattan because my career wants me to be in the middle of Manhattan to be successful in my career. I cannot live in the village. It's very unfair. Whereas when I came, I found him living here. I was comfortable. I kept staying. I didn't complain. Then in the middle of night, I just say, this is not what I want. Do your research, because there's a reality of life and there's illusion in life. I found you living here for the rest of your life, born, raised here, and then all of a sudden I imagine we need to vacate in the middle of Manhattan, New York City for us to live there. Whereas you didn't find me there, or we didn't even talk about it, whether we are going to vacate. It doesn't make sense at the end of it all. Have you seen what Johnny B. Good wrote? Some comments are not getting me. Let me see. Mwango, get some pumpkin seeds and banana, blend it up with little milk, and give it to Piotr. You'll thank me 9 months later. Let me read that again. Mwango, get some pumpkin seeds and banana, blend it up with a little milk, and give it to Piotr. You'll thank me 9 months later. This is Johnny B. Johnny B. Good, you're so funny. Actually, we have pumpkin seeds in the house. We have bananas in the house. We eat all these things, almonds, all these nuts. We have them in the house. Yeah. But that one, I don't blend. Chewing the pumpkin seeds is good. Personally, I got to like pumpkin seeds from an early age because my mom could just boil them and serve them as they are. So the pumpkin seeds, I started chewing them and I could feel like they're really sweet. I started liking them. So even coming here, I still get the pumpkin seeds and I have them in the house. I chew them for fun, just as snacks. So we got them. But I'll do what you said. Marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It's the way you love your partner every day. It's the way you love your partner every day. I agree with you. I agree with you. But again, what's wrong with living in the village? If you have money, life gets easy. No, there are people who would prefer the city life, for example. But again, while getting into marriage, you want to live with somebody, you have to be very clear with these questions. Are we going to live in the city? Or this is where we're going to live? If that's not the choice that you want, then run. Because when the reality kicks in, it's good you make sure you enjoy the environment even before. If you love village life, you love the chicken, you'll be collecting your eggs, life is free. You're not stressed about the bills, about paying rent, this is due, this is that. Then you'd rather make it clear from the beginning. But if you meet a man who lives in the city, then you want to go and keep chicken in the apartments, it's not going to be possible. So you'd rather be honest from the word go. There's supposed to be no change, only adaptation. I agree. No change, only adaptation. Change is so difficult. It's so difficult to go meet people the way they live. They've been living that way their whole lives and tell them, I don't want this. It's difficult. You'll get into unnecessary disagreements that are not necessary. 2 people should decide, not one person. This thing is two-way traffic. Some people like Maro, they will make you feel that this house is mine. You can't decorate a design as a woman. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's right. You know what I mean? You know, when it comes to decoration and all this is what a woman does. It's a work. Isaac, excuse me, you're back again. Things like decoration of houses and all that, this is something done by a woman. But again, if you as a woman, you don't feel like you belong there, you don't have the urge to do nothing because it's in your mind. It's a decision that you've already made. So you just find that you're just irresistible just by your own thinking. But when you truly know, I want to stay, I want to do this, I've chose to be here forever, then you'll do what's supposed to be done, you know? And that's the reality. And if you feel like you don't belong, you don't do, then just decide whatever makes you happy. Some people have materialized relationships so much. It has to be about material stuff. It has to be material stuff. But again, A relationship must have material stuff, but again, there are boundaries and limits, because without money, you will not eat. Without money, there will be no light for you even to do a live stream. Without money, you will not have a bed to sleep on. Without money, you will not have food on the table. And it will be even difficult for you to sleep. So it's just all about balance and everything. Material stuff are necessary also, but most when it comes to just friendship, that's where I draw the line. It shouldn't be materialistic. Most when it's just all about friendship. It's all about growing each other in better ways. Best wishes for a long, happy life together. You are a great woman, wife, friend. You have made great decision, respect, and both to love of you. And love to both of you. Thank you so much for your well wishes and all that. But for me, I always try to remind myself, living with less expectations from people, that makes you not to see anything as a disappointment, because every day you are focused on what you need to do to improve yourself, you as a human being. But thank you for the good wishes, I really appreciate. D building, Maso wa Piotr building. You're so funny, it should be good. I go to the gym because, let me tell you, you have to invest in how you look. Physical appearance is very, 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 very important. But, nowadays, the world is changing. You can go have a surgery, have bigger hips, have some big bam and all that. You can literally do everything nowadays in the hospital, and still it's by choice. But I decide to choose the gym because the gym is more of mental. When you're at the gym, man, it strengthens your mental, like how you see it, how you do it. It's all about in the mind. And instead of just sitting in the house doing nothing, I would rather go lock in the gym and just be physically fit and healthy. Because when you choose the gym, it's not like somebody who went through surgery. The gym is very tough, it's very mental. The weights, everything that you do is, oh my God, you have to push to the limit. So I just love it. It's some sweet pain in there. I love it. It's really incredible. But I'm looking forward to be very consistent. Let's see. But when we begin traveling, maybe I'll be doing a lot of walking as I create my videos, and that will be enough. But I'll try to be consistent. Yes. D, no plastic surgery. I'm not a fan and I will not advise anybody. The thing is, hit the gym and try to eat good. And move. Movement is very, very important. Today I had a walk with the dogs in the village, in the bush, for like 15 to 20 minutes. Wasn't that enough, but yeah, I go to the gym from Monday to Friday, then I rest Saturday and Sunday. So no plastic cosmetic surgery. I believe in the gym. That's what I believe in. No shortcuts. Yes. Since you mentioned Marwa and the ex, he told her in the beginning to make the house a home. I guess no, I don't want to talk about the ex or anything. I let her be. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not lifting no weights. I just talk a lot. Okay. It's been proven that finance is the main thing that destroys marriage, not the you cannot make love or an empty stomach. When hunger comes through the door, love will jump through the window. I agree with you. Karen Gombele, I agree with you. Finances are very, 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 very important. Having a man who works is very, very, very important, because the man has to make sure you have eaten, you have roof over your head, you have light in the house, you have Wi-Fi in the house, there's a car in the family to take you somewhere. These things are very basic, So without money, it's not possible. Finances are really, really important. Very, very, very important. That one I agree with you. Very, very important. Yeah, hit that like button and yeah, keep it real. Yeah, realities are just realities, but nobody want to talk about realities. Everybody want to just make it a telenovela movie. But yeah, the reality will always be there. I used to enjoy going to the treadmill with my headphones to listening to music. That's what I do. On the Stairmaster, I'm always on my headphones. On the treadmill, lifting weights all through the entire session, I'm on my headphones. I only don't put on headphones when I'm swimming, only. But if I had waterproof, I could still do. But they're not waterproof. I don't know if we have waterproof headphones. I think we do, but I don't have those ones yet. I just have some regular JBL ones. Okay. Now I want you guys to leave some advices here concerning marriage advices. Let me know. One strong message or advice. Leave it here. I'm only going to read those ones. But yeah, it's just life. For me, I don't see any major differences. Life is just life. It depends on how ready, prepared you are. You know what I mean? And how you want to just live your life. That's all. But expectations to me are the worst. The less expectations you have from people, the better your life becomes. Because anyways, I'm not expecting anything in return. So you and your in-laws and everybody will be really good. Because anything that they decide to do or show up is just but a bonus. It's not under expectations. So your relationship is just so easy and you're busy. You don't have time. Everybody is doing their own things. You come together when it's necessary, maybe during Easter, during some special occasions, and that's all. You know? When some people are miserable, they want everyone else unhappy. This is Yes NGA 25. It's true. Happiness comes from within. And some people, when they're unhappy, they just want to see everybody unhappy just like them. You know, like what you are, first of all, really matters. When you're happy with life, you're happy you're making progress, you're happy you are not where you used to be, you're going to have love in your heart. You're going to see everybody as a blessing and just accept them for what they are. Don't just point on them, oh, this one is not good, this one is this one. Nah, just let them be. Just let them be, you know. Respect is key for a good marriage. Everything will fall into place. Yeah, respect is mutual, goes two way. That one I agree. Respect is everything. And when you just treat your other person as you are man or you are woman, you know, you just want to see them okay, you want to see them doing good, you're happy for who they are, you're happy for what they're becoming, their success is like your success. That makes everything good. So yeah, communication is key to a relationship. Yeah, I love reading relationship books, and I love this quote. I read this today. I was reading a book and it said, your wife or husband is not a mind reader. You have to talk or communicate to them for them to understand what you want. Yes, communication is really key. But also, as women, we expect men to be mind readers. They should look at you. They should look at you and know, oh, this is what she wants. It's not possible. You know, it's not possible. Nobody's a mind reader. Communication is key. Advice: do not allow anyone to influence your decision. The choices you make will make you or break you. Choose wisely. I agree with you. Do not allow anyone to influence your decision. Ever. 100%. Maybe your cousin, or maybe your sister, or maybe your mother, or maybe your whoever. If they influence you to make a decision, then you later feel sorry because you'll be like, oh my God, I wish I didn't do this, but so and so influenced me. Some things, when it comes to do with marriage and what you want for yourself, some things are just so personal. You don't need to be influenced. They can advise you or maybe tell you, oh, we don't think this is right because of A, B, C, D. But again, you have to sit down, you as a person, and ask yourself, is this what I really want? Or I'm just making this decision so that somebody can be happy somewhere that I made this decision. Because if you later regret it, you'll be like, oh my God. Then you start blaming other people. It doesn't add up. Thank you. In marriage, two people decide to take a life together by constantly respecting and communicating with each other. I agree, communication is key. Communication is key. Very, very, very key. Yes. Very true. You can't read mind. Yeah, you can't read mind. And now that's where we go wrong. I can't read mind. But again, another thing, because I also watch other couples and all these. Have subscribed to a number of channels and all this. But I think one thing is for sure, if before meeting your partner you are okay being by yourself, life is always so easy in terms of you don't need too much attention. For example, your husband works from home, but you still feel like that's not enough. He's not giving you enough time. I kind of feel like such people, like they were never used to be by themselves. So now they feel like they must be around someone. Somebody like me, I was so much used to being by myself, traveling, meeting new people, talking to them by the beach, in the bus, at the train station. I keep moving. I could check out their places and all this. And so I was just used to that lifestyle. So even now, I feel like it's even easier because I'm a friend of myself. I can manage being by my own. Okay, I don't want to use this word, but they normally say you have to face yourself, or rather face your own demons. If you can't face your own demons, then it will be really, really, really difficult. You have to be comfortable even being by yourself. And that's why I don't even feel bad when my husband travels, because whether he's around or not, I'm still okay. You know what I mean? I'm still okay because I know he'll be away for some period of time, then he will come. And I was telling him, I'm also waiting for my season. I'm also waiting for my season to travel at some point, even by myself or with some friends or what have you. Because you don't see it as a problem. Because I'm not that one person who I need attention 100% all the time, 24 hours. No. I can be by myself and I'm good. I can go to the gym by myself and I'm good. I can just sit down and lay down and just be in my own element and I'm good. I don't see it as a problem. Nobody has key to good relationship. Yeah, it's true. Nobody has key to good relationship. It's all about trial and error. You try, you get into it with the mindset that I'm going to do everything or anything that I can in my capacity to make it work. So you get into it and you live life, you learn as you go. There's no manual book that you need to read. That is it. Nobody has it. You just go with the flow. Yeah, you just go with the flow at the end of it all. Yeah. Learn to compromise. It's not about winning, it's about understanding. Hey, compromising is 100%. You have to compromise because this is not your brother, this is not your sister, this is not your cousin. You weren't born in the same family. You have to compromise. Not everything they do is what you would want to be done. Not everything they eat. For example, my husband loves pork so much. And for me growing up, more so being a Seventh-day Adventist, they really discourage this pork thing. I've never eaten it and I'm not looking forward to it. The moment you just mention pork, oh my God, like I immediately get irritated. I'm like, no, I don't eat that, please, no. But again, I found my husband who really loves it. I don't want to tell him, hey, don't eat or don't do this or don't do that. You know, I let him be. I let him enjoy his pork, but he knows he doesn't eat pork. So he knows that. So I just let him be and he lets me be. So it's all about compromising. It's all about compromising. So many things you just have to compromise. And it makes it even easier because you don't just have to be so strict on everything. Some things you just let them be, you know. Try hard to keep doing the things that you enjoy outside the hope together, like going movies or hiking. Yeah, it's true. Do things that you both enjoy doing together. For us, I think we enjoy so much going for swimming together. Before I went to the current gym that I go, we used to go to another one together so many times to swim and all that. And we enjoy swimming, we enjoy going for the saunas together, we enjoy so much. Traveling together, I think this is the last trip that my husband has gone alone. From the next one, henceforth, we'll be going together. Traveling together is something that we enjoy so much. Being the two of us, moving up and down, we enjoy. So I agree to that. You have experience than us, respect. Oh, Doreen, you have more experience than us, respect. Yeah. Having fun time with each other is the best. Lots of laughter to have in a relationships are friends. Yeah. More so marrying somebody that, I don't know, but this is what I feel. Marrying somebody who you are kinda of the same age. It's really, really easy. I don't know, but you will play a lot. You will kind of think almost the same in many things. And it's easy. And the friendship is grows even more. That's how I find it. Be Mwango, kudos, you're a good thinker. Be blessed. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not an experienced one. It's just my opinion and the way I think and the way I see it. I'm not an experienced marriage advisor. I'm not. Marriage is not a bed of roses. There will be tough days, but you'll get through them. Do not allow a third person to get between you and your husband. Do not create any space. Keep it locked. Yeah, marriage is between two people. For sure. It should be between two people. Forget about, when it's relationship like boyfriend and girlfriend, that is a different one. And marriage, this is a different category of relationship, which is now majorly two people. Yeah, that's how it should be, really. Yeah. Keep it locked. Don't let anybody come in. Yeah. D, I'm here watching Mara on TV while watching you. Your house is coming up so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best, And also, I'm that one person who believes not even married can make your dreams or career to die. No, 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 no. You'd hear somebody saying, oh, since I met this person, my career went down, or it's not what I expected it would be because of these people. No, you cannot convince me otherwise. Your dreams, your goals as a person, your careers depend on you. There's no way you can just say it's because of this person that my career is not thriving. No, that's not true. And personally, I'm happy because even before getting married, I had my own ambitions that I wanted to do, my own goals that I wanted to achieve in this life, and I'm still working on them. I share them to my husband. I tell him, me as a person, me as D, I would want to do ABCD. Right now, I'm building this villa. After it's done, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And you know what a good partner does? They support you. They tell you, yeah, keep going, keep doing, you're doing good. They'll support you in any way they can to see you moving. So, yeah, that's another thing. Even marriage should still encourage you to grow or achieve your dreams. Yes. Great compromise with the pork and shellfish you don't eat. Yeah, just let him be. It doesn't affect me. I don't take it anyway. I just let him enjoy his pork so much, and I enjoy my chicken or my other fish in peace, and everybody's happy. D, good for you. Thank you. Blessings, D, everyone watching from Barbados. Thank you. Pray daily for the wisdom, grace, and patience necessary to treat each other with trust. And yeah, one thing with me, I always believe anything that you decide to do, if you try to give something a chance, let's say you've decided to give marriage a chance, give it your best. Don't do it 50-50. I mean, don't do it half-heartedly. Do it wholeheartedly. Give it your best. Give it your best. Even if just in case it doesn't work in the future, you'll be like, you know what? I gave it the best shot that I could. I was present. I did everything. Don't do it half-heartedly. Give it all that you can. Yeah. Not everything will have to be on social media, not because we are not everything have to be on social media, not because we are a public person, we don't need to know everything. Let me read that again. Not everything have to be on social media, not because we are a public person, we don't need to know everything. Yeah. True. For me, I know I've been thinking about it. There are some things I will not share with you guys so much. Some things I'll just keep them as they are. Actually, I've even been thinking my villa that I'm constructing right now in Kenya, I will not show you guys the entire house. I will show you guys what I want to show you. For example, I think once I start doing the deco, you know, like the interior, the everything and all that, I was thinking about it and I said to myself, for the house, for a home that is mine and private and all that, I think I will give you guys like the tour of the ground floor, majorly. You know, like the ground floor. Like this is the sitting area, this is the lounge, this is the kitchen, let's say those are some of the things that are in the ground floor. Maybe I'll give you guys the bedroom tours of the ground floor. But where I'll be sleeping, in my master bedroom, I think that one I'm just going to keep it to myself and people that are very close to me. For example, if you visit me, because I have some family friends that when I also visit them, they take me even in their bedrooms just to see the changes or the designs of the things that they're introducing. So such people are the only ones that I'll be taking also to my bedroom to show them, hey, come and check out my bedroom. Let me show you how it looks and all this. So things to do with, you know, it's only that you guys feel like you know everything, but many things you guys don't know. But such things, I'm also going to keep them very private, and I'll only give you guys the tour of the ground floor, show you how the ground floor looks like, show you some bedrooms and, you know, of how they look like the ground floor, but from the top. I won't be showing you guys, you know, where my kids will be sleeping and all that at the top and all this. I will not. So I will not be doing a complete house tour. I'll just be giving you guys the ground tour, the kitchen, because I'll be making a lot of videos in the kitchen. In the lounge, I will show you guys. At the pool, I will show you guys, but where I sleep, I will not. Even there are some parts of the house that I'm not going to show based on my own reasons. That one, oh my God, that one I already made the decision. I will not. I will just give you guys the tour of the ground floor and maybe the stairs and tell you guys, okay, the house is bigger upstairs. These are the stairs going up, but the top floor is meant to be very private, not even on camera. That's when I'm going to do that. Good idea or bad idea? Yes, I see a lot of you say I agree. Yes, that one, yes. Even I'm thinking when we start the second phase and all that, maybe I'll be showing the other bedrooms, but I will not allow even my family members to film and say, okay, this is this master bedroom or all that. I'll just tell them, hey, just film just randomly, but the second floor where it's so private, where I'll be sleeping and all this, no filming at the top, but you can film at the swimming pool, coming down the ground floor, coming down, you can film, you can show everything. But once you climb the stairs on top, no showing. Only very important people will be seeing that in real life, but on camera, we're just gonna be doing the ground floor. But where I'm sleeping, where my kids will be sleeping, some other rooms at the top, No, no, no. That's one I'm going to keep it very private, because why not? It's my personal space. And also my husband said, when it comes to kids, we'll not be showing them on YouTube and all that, which I think is a good idea. You guys will just get to know, oh, Dee now is pregnant, now she has a baby, a boy or girl, and that's it. Sharing the name and all that, no, until when they get older. So they don't have to be in my business. And that one is already agreed. So yeah, my house, top floor, and my kids, those ones, I will not be showing them. It wasn't my idea majorly, but it was my husband's idea, which I think kinda is good. So that one I will not show. You guys will not know the name and all this, or seeing them on camera. That one I'm going to keep them private. So some things we'll just have to keep them private as that. Me, I'm a private person, and all I see people showing, I would never. Yeah, it depends. It depends, but not everything. Not everything. Yeah, not everything as such. So those things, yeah. I know you guys will be like, oh, show us D would like to see how your baby looks or this and that. Some things will just be kept private. Most of my villa, it will be so private. So private. As I've said, only the ground floor coming down. And that's enough. I'll make sure I have a room for doing live streams, for making videos, for editing, and all this. If I want to make a video, I'll have a room where I do my content from. But filming from my bedroom where I sleep and showing you guys how it looks inside, the shower and all this, no. You just have an idea of how everything looks from the ground floor, and that's enough. The rest of the room is private, and it's just meant to be private, and that's all. Yeah. That is how you listen to each other and respect each other. Yes. Privacy is safety. Yes. Too many haters out there twisting everything. Yeah, they could twist. It's okay. Great decision. Keep it private. There is no need for the world to see the interior of your home. Your bedroom should be kept private. Privacy is safety. Safety first and always. Yeah. But right now, it's still on its early stage. Yeah, it's still on its early stage. Most of the ground floor. The ground floor is good. We can do the videos. My family can do the videos now that I'm not there. But when I get to the top, I'll tell them, hey, according to me, I don't want to film this part of the house going up. Let it just be private. Let people just see the ground floor and the interior of it. And that's enough. Business ends there. On top, should be 100% private. This is, yeah, we do not need to know. We just want to be happy for you. Privacy is safety. Yeah, people don't need to know. They don't need to see. They don't need to see everything. Yeah, so that one is good. So I have to come and get a house tour. Yes. If you want to know the real house, the way it looks at the top and all that, you have to visit me in person. Doreen, if you visit me in person, somebody like you, I'll tell you, okay, let's go. Now I give you a house tour. The top, every corner and all that. But it's coming up very, 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 very fantastic. Very fantastic. Yes. It will be good. I will see them one day, good, God willing, D. Yeah, when I bring them to Jamaica for vacation. But you'll also come to Kenya. You know, if you're living in the Caribbean, it's easy to transit through the US and the UK. But still you need the visa to transit. But it's not that difficult compared to us. So yeah. Yeah, YouTube is your job. We do not bring our children to our work. Yeah, that one I agree. That one will be just so private, Even their name, even their faces. No, 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 no. My husband said no, and it will just be a no. Yes, yes. So yeah, that's how it is, guys. Thank you all for being here. I'm still waiting for your comments, you know. advice concerning marriage and all that, let me know. That's what I want to read. We still have all the time. It's 1 hour, 30 minutes. We still have 30 more minutes to go. Yes. Okay, D, I shall be in your compound one day. I'm going to USA and travel from there. You're very, very, very welcome. Actually, it's even better and easier. You can get a flight ticket from New York City to Nairobi for, let's say, from $600, $700. Yeah, and boom, you're in Nairobi. From Nairobi, I pick you up from there, bring you, have a good time. We enjoy, we talk, give you a house tour, show you every corner. Yeah, even some other parts of the house, I don't want them to be filmed because some parts are meant to be private, very, very private. So yeah, I think once I start the upper floor, I'll see how to balance everything. Some rooms I'll not be showing. Majorly mine, I will not be showing, but the others I could show, but yes, like that, like that. I'll know how to balance it. D, your mindset on marriage is ahead of the curve. Thank you. But guys, I would say there's nothing good as reading books. It's very good to read books. I have some books that I read. I love them so much. They really make me think better. Yes. But what I always remind myself, even in marriage, you as a person, you must have your own goals and dreams. It's good to have a man who provides, yeah? Your man makes sure, or your husband makes sure you have eaten, you have light, you can move around when you want. You know what I mean? He can take you out for a date. You can go for vacation together. That's just on top. But still, you as a woman, you must be responsible for your own finances. Don't just sit and just say, my husband, my husband, my husband, this, this, this. You as a person, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? For me, that really motivates me every single day. I remind myself, hey, I have dreams, I have goals to achieve as a person. Me as D, we have joint dreams and goals. For example, we are dreaming or planning, soon or later, we will decide where to live. We will decide where to build a joint family house for me, for him, for our future kids, and for relatives to visit when they want, you know? That is joint goals and dreams. But apart from joint goals and dreams, for myself, I still need to have my own dreams and goals, yeah? People talk about joint bank accounts, you know? As married people or in marriage, what do you guys prefer? Must you have joint accounts, or it's good to have separate bank accounts? Let me know. For me, I prefer, this is my take. This is my take. I know people have their own different takes, but for me, this is what I prefer. Me as D Mwango, before getting married, I had my own bank account. My husband has his own bank account. Before meeting him, he had. Even before marrying him, when we were just dating, he had his own account, okay? And so I see no problem if everybody maintains their bank accounts. I have mine, he got his. I don't see it as a problem. But when I listen to some podcasts and, you know, some people will say, oh, it's good to have joint bank accounts. Maybe now when the kids come in and maybe you decide you want to have an account for the kids, that's different. You could say, okay, now we want to have an account for the kids, maybe for their well-being. And we will be putting money here, and this is basically for the kids. That's different. Which I don't see a problem on that. That is good to have. But if it's not anything to do with the kids, do you still need to have joint bank accounts? I want to hear your thoughts, guys. I want to know. But for me, everybody should have theirs. Just the way we were even before seeing each other. For me, that's the way to go. And I like it that way. And everybody has their freedom to do whatever they want with their money. If I feel like I have some money in my account and I feel like I want to do ABCD with my money, I should be free. And he feels like he should do ABCD with his own money, it's okay. That's how I see it. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. One joint, one separate. A joint is good for progress, e.g. building. A couple should have individual accounts and joint accounts for the family expenses. You can open one for the two of you and separate ones too. You should have one joint for bills and both you have your own. Huh? There's nothing here private. I'm just asking, what should it be? I said I have mine, he has his. There's nothing here like private. It's so funny that user sees this as private. It's not private. If you have your account before, keep it and open a new account with both of you. I don't know. But me, I'm comfortable when everybody has their own and you do whatever you want to do. But when family comes, it's good to consider that, right? You'll be like, okay, we do this for the kids or we do this for this and this and this. But that to me, I'm just trying to say, as a woman, you still must work hard, make sure you have your own money. Own money. You can't just depend on your husband 100%. That's what I'm trying to say. One joint, then separate ones. Only one for the household. Separate is fine as long as there's transparency. Your money is his money and vice versa. His money is our money, but my money is my money. It's incredible, but ever since I met my husband, he never wants anything to do with my money. My money is my money. You know, I do whatever I want. I do anything that I feel like I want to do. Yes, but his money, he shares it with me. Since the first day that we ever met each other, which is good. I like it. His money is our money. My money, he doesn't want to know anything about it, which is good. I like it that way. So much. There is really no reason to have a joint account when you each are responsible. That's how I feel about it. When both of you are responsible, you know, okay, now we need to do this. For example, when you're building together, oh, we are building a family house. This is the plan that we have. This house will approximately cost this money and we need to do this. You'll always know how you do it, both of you. I think now sky blue kind of we think the same way. There is really no reason. Okay, you are at Grace Tenant, thank you. Yes, D, I was saying his money is yours, but yours is yours. Absolutely. Keep your personal account. You need to have several accounts: savings, emergency savings, petty account, cash, business account, etc. Oh, that's good. But yeah, you know, it's good to talk about everything. Things to do with finances is not something that should be hidden. You know, it's not private parts to be hidden. In my account, and my husband has his, but we have joint account for business. Yeah. Now, when it comes to business, you know, I agree. It makes sense. When it comes to business, when it comes to now the family is growing, their kids, maybe they are going to school, they need to be catered for, some needs. Now there comes sense. I agree with you. Now there comes sense. In USA, you have a joint account for tax purposes. Oh, wow. Wow. Here in Poland, there's nothing like joint for tax purposes. Here, they tax individually in the family. They don't tax as one head. They tax every individual. So here it's different, you see? You see? My husband was that way. He had a family account and our own separate. I had several accounts. Yeah, I agree. I agree. When we have our own and joint one, when we opened for the boys since they were 4 years, which we had to sign together when they had reached 18 years old to hand over to them equally. Janet Harris, I agree with you. Now when the family grows, when the kids come in and all that, it makes sense to have a joint account, more so for their needs. That one, I agree with you. I agree, totally agree. You see now, Grace is living in USA and do taxes, and that is not true. Google it. I don't know now. Any man who is showing too much interest in your account, that's a red flag. I agree. I agree. Yeah. As long as there are secrets on how you spend, as long as there are secrets on how you spend your money. Why has that comment goes? It has been deleted, retracted. Why have you retracted? It was a good comment. It was a good comment. Why have you deleted it? I wanted to read it. It was a good comment, or you're doubting yourself. Yeah, but again, in marriage, no secrets. Yeah, no secrets. No secrets. But again, they say not even your husband has to know 100. Some people say some things should just be kept to you and you alone. Which is which? For me, I believe in marriage, there are no secrets. There are no secrets. You talk to each other, you share to each other. Personally, I'm not somebody who hide things. Like, what am I hiding from my husband? There's nothing that I'm hiding, like, really, you know? Nothing to be hidden. But some things, as they say, some things you just keep them to yourself until you die. What are some of the things you shouldn't share with your husband? Let me know. Now this is getting nice. I want to know what you guys are saying. They say some things you don't need to share. Are there things that you don't need to share with your husband or wife, or you have to keep them private? Let me know. No privacy, no secrets between spouses. I agree. No secrets, no privacy. True. This one, I agree with you. Very true. Yeah, even when it comes to, like, let's say finances, actually, 99% of the times, personally, I love shopping. I think it's just a women thing. When I go for shopping, my husband normally gets tired with me because I would spend the most time while shopping. Some days, when you're shopping in the Carrefour, they even announce 10 minutes to go and I'm not done yet. So he prefers when he gives me his card and then I go shop whatever I want. So that means I know the account pin and whatever. I can shop whenever I want. But I must make sure that he knows when I'm going to shop for something, I have to tell him, hey, I need to buy this and this and this from the gym as I come home. So he knows I'm going to do some transactions from his card, which is okay with that. So most of the time when I do shopping myself, because I know what is needed in the kitchen, maybe I need to top up some fruits or something, I just go do the transaction, which is good. But I make sure he knows. I'm not a hungry person, you know, hungry, not for food, but for money. I'm not a hungry person when it comes to money. So, you know, like I just spend it as it should be spent. And I'm not in that category of, oh, maybe I want to take some and keep, or no. When it comes to money, I'm very transparent. Like there's nothing that I'm hiding. I'll shop what is needed and he gets to know about it. Nothing like hiding. And when I want to buy things that are not necessary just for myself, then I spend my money because, you know, when I feel like this one is not needed, this one is just a petty thing and I think I just need it. Not that I want it. No, it's not like it's a need. I want it. I just want it. Then I just get it with my own. Don't gossip about your family and close friends with your spouse. Don't gossip about your family and close friends with your spouse. Yeah, this one, I kind of agree. Some things you shouldn't even just, some things that you know maybe about your family or your friends, just keep them to yourself. Just keep them to yourself. It's not good. Just talk and share what's necessary and it's needed to be known or for both parties. But when it comes to deep family issues or friends, because sometimes, you know, maybe my friend who is female maybe shared something with me and then you go ahead and tell your husband. Sometimes it makes no sense. There are things for both and there are things just for you. I agree with you. This is, who is this? This is CJ Rehab. I agree with you. Tick. I agree with you. All depends on your spouse. If he's person who wants to control your money, there is a problem. You must then take action, which is to divert your money elsewhere and keep it quiet. That's wisdom. I don't think it's right for a spouse to control anybody's finances. I don't see that. Because you're both grown-ups, right? You both know what you want, right? But this is how I see life. This is how I see life. Talking from experience. You see, when you start putting yourself into projects, guys, you never have money. You know what I mean? Like, talking from myself, all my money goes to my construction site. I mean, it's a huge project. It's a heavy project. So, I mean, all the times I just don't have money, you know? And I just feel good about it, you know? It doesn't mean like I put a hundred on it. Of course, I have to remain with something small in my account just in case of an emergency, just in case of something, which is important because you can't just stay with nothing. But when you have projects, you become even more disciplined. Personally, I would say my husband is more financially disciplined than me. He's very disciplined and he tries to teach me how to be disciplined and all that, which I admire because I think it's just a behavior, but not all women. But personally, I just have this behavior. I would easily buy something that I don't even need. But I'm changing. I'm slowly growing. I only get things that I need. If I don't need it, I don't want. If it's just a want, I'm like, no. I only want what I need, not what I want. Unless now in future when I'm done investing, I can go with what I want, not what I need. But for now, it's all about needs, not wants. It's just needs. There's a difference between needs and wants, yeah? No man control my money. That's why I work hard for mine. I don't depend on no man. That is small. That is small. You're just a tough lady. Just like me. Yeah, to be honest, I think nobody should be controlled when it comes to their money. Neither me. How can you control? No, it's impossible to control somebody for what they work hard for. You can have plans together, like let's do this together as a couple, like let's buy a home or let's buy a holiday home or let's buy a family, you know, whatever you want to buy, but it's not all about controlling. Personally, I don't think anybody can control how I should spend my money. If I feel like today I want to do this, you should be able to do it, you know. But depending on no man, me, I'm tired of being strong and independent. I have to depend on him. On certain stuff, I have to depend on him. I have to depend on him to make sure I've eaten, you know what I mean? Right now, I don't need to pay for nothing, like lights, like water, like he's just responsible. He knows he needs to do that. So this thing of you don't depend on no man during small, me, I'm tired. I was tired long time ago. I have to depend on him. And he knows. Because man, you also have to enjoy being a woman. If you're married and still you feel like I don't have to depend on my man, Doreen, now there I don't get it. I don't get it. You can only be that way when you're not married. But when you are married, hey, you have to depend on him by now. You have to depend on him. Let him pay for electricity. Let him pay for water. Let him pay if he's paying for the house. Let him, make sure you've eaten. At least it's not 100% depending on him, but you have to depend on him on certain things. It makes no sense. You're married and you depend on yourself 100%. 100%. Even drinking water. Hey, surely. No, 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 no. No. Purple Island girl says, Doreen, I'm an independent married woman. Purple Island, me, I don't agree with this. Married and still independent, 100. No. You can be financially independent. You make your own money as a woman. You can do certain things that you want to do for yourself as a woman. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to buy yourself a brand new car. Let's say you want to drive a Maserati. You go and buy yourself a car. Maybe you want to buy an apartment somewhere, maybe for business. Or maybe you want to build a house somewhere for yourself. It's okay. It's good for whatever reason. But being 100% independent, like you don't depend on him for nothing. Hey, no. No. Be independent, have your own money, but still let your husband know you depend on him to do certain things. Yeah? Yes, support each other, but don't control by money. You do not depend. You don't depend because you got yours. Yes. Support each other, but don't control. Okay, that's what I've read. If you're going to live in Europe for many years, you'll have to contribute unless you live in a tent. For now, you're still in honeymoon phase. I agree with you. Right now, I don't pay rent. Right now, I do nothing because we live here in the countryside. That's why I love the country life. Country life is easygoing. At least we don't pay rent. But in future, as we plan on what to do, where to live, yes, both of us have to chip in. We have to build this house, two of us, because it's for me, him, the kids, the family members that will be visiting and all that. I agree with you. It can't be done entirely by one person. There are things that have to be done by both parties. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, D has to pay bills 100%. Even when you do things together. But it's good to have responsibilities. This is how I feel about it. It's good to have responsibilities. At least, let's say, for example, your man knows if you pay for the mortgage, it has to be paid, for example, and you know, maybe for you, the woman, you pay for Wi-Fi in the house. The man pays for water and electricity. Such kind of things. Responsibility must be shared. They can't be entirely one person. Hey, it's a burden. Entirely one person. Yeah. Nowadays, it's 50-50. I don't agree with 50. 50-50 to me feels so bad. Like, what do you mean 50-50? It can't be 50-50. If it has to be 50-50, then at least it has to be at least then 70-30 or 60-40. The man 60, the woman 40. Because I don't like this thing of equality. You see, nowadays we have so many, how do we call them? Narratives. Equality, whereby the woman wants to be equal to the husband. Or the women want to be equal like men. Such narratives are really meant to destroy things to do with family and all this. Because when they say, oh, women also want to be equal just like men, then imagine now if we are told, if we are equal, then let's do 50-50. And that's where women again withdraw the line, which is not good. When they push for 50-50 agenda, like here in Europe, when they say For example, the women want to be equal as the men when it comes to job opportunities, salaries, and all this and all this and all that. For example, if it comes to taxes, they want to tax the man and the woman equally. Also, when it comes to the house, in terms of the family structure, then the woman also, you'll have to provide 50% and your man 50%. And how does it feel? For me, I'm really against this gender equality. I don't like it. Let the men be ahead. Let the men be the head of the family. And the woman, be the neck. You also want to be the head. Then, for me, it's difficult. Me, I don't really support this thing of gender equality, even when it comes to marriage. No. And this is where this 50-50 bullshit comes in. I don't like it. I don't support it. I don't like it. I don't support it. So when people push for gender equality, a man is equal to the woman or a woman is equal to the man, I look at them and I'm like, really? For real? I don't like it. I don't support it. Keep that body girlfriend, but he or she shouldn't be the third wheel in your marriage. Hey! Keep that body girlfriend, but he or she shouldn't be the... Now here I don't understand. Yeah. In my house, it's not 50-50. Him 90%, me 10%. Yeah, I agree with you. It should be that. But then, let's say, for example, when it comes to you guys are building a home for both of you. For me, I would say both of us should contribute in building a family house together. Both of you. So that both of you have equal, how can I put it in better words? If both of you contribute, let's say, to building a house, both of you have equal rights to this home. Because, let's talk about realities of life. Sometimes, I'm saying sometimes, and it's just the way how life is. Maybe you got married and you've been together, let's say, for 50 years, because also it happens. I'm just saying, for example. And then in future, maybe your husband decides, oh, this is not working for me. It's not what I want. Or you, the woman, decides, oh, this is not what I want. And for example, you contributed 0 to this house that you've been living the rest of your life. And now you've decided you want to leave. Then you will leave empty-handed because you never contributed nothing. But if you contributed something, it even makes you have that sense of belonging. You're like, I also belong here. I contributed so much. So when you want to leave, at least you have something to live with, for example, because you also put yourself into whatever is there. But if you just sit and look and you contribute nothing to the family, it's 0, then the day, for example, if this day comes, then you live with nothing. So my idea is, when it comes to joint projects, for example, family home, both the man and the woman should contribute in building this family together. And when you have these things together, it even strengthens the bond between the two of you, knowing all that you have, both of you sweat for it. Even when maybe the woman is thinking of bringing a new husband into it, will be like, no, I can't do this because this place doesn't just belong to me. It also belongs to my husband, for example, such things. So for me, I think you'd rather better contribute also. Don't just sit and be of no importance. Yours is just to look. You'd rather contribute. That's how I look at it. That's my own view. God is Love says, whenever your husband is down due to some reasons, think it's good to support. Not just your husband, but vice versa, You need each other mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. You have to support each other whenever both you can. You have to, You are very right, even according to the law. even according to the law. I like this law where they say in marriage, if you joined together as a couple and you want to live, I support 100% live with what you contributed. If you contributed nothing, then you just live with your empty hands. You know, I like this law so much. To me, it motivates people to work hard, not just to sit and depend on one person entirely. That's how I look at it. Very good to me. That's how I look at it. If you come empty-handed and you leave, and then the day you want to leave, you leave the way you came. To me, I like it that way. If I see things he is having a problem paying like mortgage, I will chip in. It's not all about seeing it as a problem. It's all about planning, like how are we gonna pay? And that's where I prefer, we'd rather build something that we can manage. This thing of mortgage to me is kind of stressing to the mind, whereby every month or yearly we have to put this money to pay for us to own the house. To me, it's kind of stressing. But what if we just live simple life in the village, for example, where we pay no bills and then we start building step by step? We get some money, we do the foundation. We get some money, we go up, we roof, we move in. Hey, for me, mortgage frightens me. According to me, it frightens me. I don't like it. Most so here in Europe, houses are not cheap stuff. They are really expensive. It takes years to finish paying for a mortgage. So I would rather build from scratch, pole, step by step. I would rather even move in a complete house than paying for mortgage. Mortgage makes me live with fear. You know, that's how I see it. I'm like, I need to pay this money or else they will come and do this and this and that. It scares me. It scares me, really. Uh-huh. Yes, that's what a property lawyer should advise you. Last week we had a women's seminar on session of law and marriage. Everything was clear. Yes, such seminars are really good for educational purposes. Very, 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 very good. That is not how the law goes. You are there providing a service, cooking, pleasing him. It's contribution. Therefore, you are leaving, the judge gives you half, even if you didn't provide financially. Cooking is by choice. Cooking is by choice, like really. And where I come from, the woman, you have to cook. Wow, this is so funny. Sally says, if you are there providing service like cooking, pleasing him is contribution. Therefore, you are leaving, the judge gives you half, even if you didn't provide financially. No, 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 no. I don't agree with this. This is very, 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 very unfair. To me, it's unfair. You know? To me, it's a yani, I don't see. How can you get half and you didn't chip in nothing? Your work is cooking as a woman, and then you wanna get half from where? Because this is funny. To me, it sounds so funny. You really don't own the home after you pay off the mortgage. You still have to pay land taxes. Hey! Wow, this is difficult. You have to pay land taxes. Yeah. But in Jamaica, we bought a house on mortgage. And just the other day, I just paid off by myself. I gave him a break. Doreen Small, you're really a strong woman. Very hardworking and strong. And you just paid the house for yourself and gave him a break. Wow. From paying. Wow. Interesting. Remember, being a homemaker, i.e., staying at home to care for your children and household is also a significant contribution. But this contribution is not one person, it's both people, both parties, both the husband and the wife. You're contributing to this, not just the woman, but also the man is contributing, right? Only in Africa you don't pay land taxes, Aki. In Africa we don't pay land taxes. Once the land is yours forever, for life, until Jesus comes. The land is yours. You don't need to pay nothing for it. It's your property, and I love that for Africa. Abroad you have to pay for land taxes. Interesting. It's not a choice. Some men don't cook or clean. You don't agree. But that's where the law in Western countries. For me, really, cooking is a choice, Cooking is a choice. My husband cooks and I cook. Anybody can cook and it's okay. Cooking doesn't have to be one person entirely. Even when my mother-in-law is around, she cooks. Anybody can cook and it's still fine. But I enjoy it when I cook for him willingly because I just want to cook, If a woman stays home to take care of children, that is work. Yeah, it's work for sure. But it's for both people. But again, two of you can stay, all of you at home, unless you work from home. Then what will you eat? What will the kids eat? Yeah? Yes, Doreen and Grace, we don't own it. If we don't pay, they come take it from us. It's craziness. Yeah, that's abroad. Africa, nice, yeah. I wish it was here, D. We pay land taxes till we die. Oh, even in Jamaica, you pay land taxes? Wow, I didn't know that. You pay land taxes until you die. Oh my God. Whew. Mine cooks too. Yeah, mine cooks too. Actually, makes breakfast. Most breakfast, I don't make them unless I want to make a video. So I have to document it. But most breakfasts, he has to make them. Like, he likes making them. D, in my country, it depends if you married in community of property, that is yours. It's also his land and it's his. It's yours 50-50. Even in your villa, it must be 50-50. Also, it depends who you marry. It depends who you marry. If you marry a man who is so much interested in everything you do and all that, then that is it. But if you have a man who is just focused on providing and making sure you got the best for both of you and your family to come, doesn't get interested in your personal projects that you get to do. So it really depends, yeah? The land rates applies to big towns though not much here. It's paid yearly. However, in the rural, it doesn't apply. Then I would rather live in the village. What's the beauty of living in town and I have to pay land taxes? I don't want. Let me live in the village. Only in villages in Africa, they don't pay land taxes. If you live in town, such as Nairobi, you'll pay land taxes. Thank God. Thank God I live in the village. Yeah. In Jamaica, we pay land tax from generation gone to generations to come. Oh my goodness. So it's not easy. Wow, you guys have told me a lot. I didn't know also in the Caribbean people pay for land taxes. I didn't know. I thought it's only in America and Europe and these places. I didn't know also in the Caribbean because I always assume you people are like us in Africa, so these things don't apply to us, but I was so wrong. Now I know. I hate male. How do I read this? Chauvinism. Women have the right to do what they want to do as long as it fits. That's agreeable in particular marriage. When it comes to marriage, you can't just do whatever you want. You have to agree. You have to share with your partner and just put things together. You can't just do whatever you want. I can't just go and sleep wherever I want just because I can. No. When you get married, then there's nothing like you. You have to think about both of you. I have to ask, or I have to let him know, hey, I want to travel to this place. I'll be here for this period, then I'll be back. You must communicate. In marriage, there's nothing like do whatever you want. Imagine if everybody does whatever they want. It can be chaotic, right? So, yeah, it can't work. Yeah. Yes, in Grenada, we pay property taxes also. Wow. Property laws differ significantly by country. I think so. Well, okay, you pay for 2 years every time, best way. Okay. So every country, different rules and different laws, which is good. Okay, guys, we've shared a lot. Nothing here that we've talked about is personal. It's just about random idea and how we see things and all that, you know. D, clearly you are in a marriage based on love. Not all marriages are based on love. Some marriages are based on what? Misha? Yeah. So it depends. There are different types of relationships, open relationships. It's a marriage, but still open. And I don't understand, but I don't judge people who choose that because it works well for them. But me, I don't know those ones. Money. People marry for money. Money. Sonics, you'll finish me with this money thing. People marry for money. You have to marry for love, first of all, if you really want to get married. That's what I believe in. Do you really want to be with this person? Are you looking forward to be into family and all this? So, yeah, that should be the foundation of everything. Then, everything will just grow from there. Looking forward to your brother's birthday surprise. I talked to him. I asked him what's the plan for the birthday surprise, and he told me he got no plans for the birthday, but he will redo the birthday towards the end of the month. So what I told him is when he figures it out towards the end of the month, as he says, I will pull my surprise for him. So yeah, he always surprises me, so I have to surprise him as well. He's an amazing brother. I really appreciate him, so I will surprise him. I told him I will pay for him for vacation in one of the best 5-star resorts in Kenya for him to have his birthday. So that's what I told him. So yeah, I'm waiting when he's ready. I was asking him if he's ready because it's around the corner, and he said no. He's busy right now working, but towards the end of the month. So I will do that. Wherever he will decide to go, I will pay for his vacation. Yeah. Land taxes are paid to village and town councils in the Caribbean. It is not like a mortgage, but they can take you to court if you don't pay. Not very expensive though. Okay. I live in Queens, New York. One little house, spot, $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year? That's a lot. $6,000 a year? That's a lot of money. Wow. Doreen, that's a lot. I've been to Queens, actually. I've been to Queens, New York. I think this year we'll come to US, my husband and I think so. Also, when we visit the Caribbean, we'll pass by the US before going to the Caribbean, or vice versa. So, yeah. Davijuna was so happy to receive your message. Was so happy to receive your message. Yeah. I'll have to do something. I asked him, so he said he's not ready. Open marriage, you're not married. You both roommates. Me, I don't know, but I don't want to judge people. But how do you get into such kind of type of marriage? Open marriage, you're just roommates, but you can also bring your person in your room and the other one can bring theirs whenever they want. What is that? I don't understand such. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm born in a different world, but me, I don't understand. 1,200, but it's paid in the mortgage. Wow. Yes, D, he loves you, you guys, much. Yeah, and I love him too. Yes. All good advice. We pray for a long-lasting marriage. You will succeed. Yeah. I also pray for a long succeeding marriage. We always remind ourselves, when we got married, during our civil marriage, for those who watched the video, the vows that we read, we said, I will do everything that I can to make this marriage happy and lastful. I mean, to last forever. So we always remind ourselves, you know what? We have to keep the promise that we told each other. So yeah, have to hold on to that. D, for tax, my sister paid 6,000 USD. I told her to sell the house and come home to Jamaica. Exactly, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. It's a lot. It's not easy. Imagine you pay yearly $6,000. Imagine in 30 years how much money is that? For God's sake, that's a lot of money. It's a lot. 6,000 per year? That's not cheap. That's not cheap. $6,000. $6,000 by 30 years. 180,000 US dollars for 30 years. What about 50 years? $6,000 by 50 years. 300,000 US dollars. Well, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you all. We had a very good live stream talking about relationships, marriage, and all that. And I appreciate you all. Nothing here was meant to aim at nobody. We're just having our own conversation and all that. So I just want to thank you and wish you guys all the best. When is today? Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. I am hoping tomorrow the sun comes out because I have a new deal signed that I need to share with you guys, and I need to do the video part of it. I need the sun to be part of it. So I'm hoping tomorrow the sun comes out so that I complete the video and share with you. Otherwise, I just want to appreciate you all for being here. 2 hours, 17 minutes. That was really good. But all in all, we just have to, as I wind up, all I can say is we have to just live life as it comes, Let's always be kind of aware of the decisions and choices we make. As you make your choices and decisions, please don't blame other people for your choices, because it's your choice, your personal choice and decision to make your choice. So be happy in it. If you change your choices and decisions, be happy in them. That's how life goes. Don't feel like anybody owes you nothing in this world. No, nobody owes you nothing. You owe yourself everything, and be happy at the end of it all. Life is a blessing, and there's no manual to life. Just live it. Just live as it comes. Do your best, and God will do the rest. Yeah. I love watching these videos. How do people live in Europe? Life on a small farm. I love these videos so much. He does like more of what I do. I want to watch this video so much. I've even subscribed. Isaac, please. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much. See you on the next one. I love you all. See you tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we have a new video. So see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye for now.